Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Real Time, where we talk about the movies we like.
And the ones we don't.
She's Molly,
And he's Tyler.
and we're going to talk about The Muppet Christmas Carol.
One of my favorite Christmas movies.
So, this was directed by Brian Henson, son of the late Jim Henson, and stars Michael Caine as Ebenezer Scrooge. And all the Muppet performers, they play way too many characters, so we're just going to list the performers.
Yeah.
Dave Goelz, Steve Whitmire, Jerry Nelson, Frank Oz, and David Rudman are the main players. Now, this movie is interesting in that this is the first time, well, not the first time, but the first movie after Jim Henson's death that Steve Whitmire took over as the voice of Kermit and his other characters that he plays. So that's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting.
Steve Whitmire previously played Kermit in the Muppets 50th anniversary special, or not 50th. I think it was the 40th actually, or something. Point is, it was a pretty significant milestone for the Muppets. Steve Whitmire played Kermit while Jim Henson was himself. Yeah. Why are you confused?
You said he played Kermit while Jim Henson was himself?
Yeah, Jim Henson was himself. Jim Henson.
Oh, so he was... I see what you're saying. I don't know why I was so confused. I've been sick. My brain ain't working.
You are silly.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Anyway, so from my understanding, this is one of the most accurate interpretations of the Christmas Carol.
Mm-hmm.
That's what your brother Oscar says.
That's what I say.
Well,
I don't know why he said it.
Well, have you read it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I have.
Well, I guess you say it too.
Yeah, I do. I do say that.
Okay.
But yeah, it has dialogue taken directly from the book. That's basically what they're saying is directly from the book, unless they have to change, character names and,
Fozziewig.
Yeah, Fozziewig. And, some of the fun stuff they add in. But it's a very short story, so,
Yeah.
It benefits from some extra things being added in every once in a while.
Yeah, the movie itself is an hour and a half long.
Yeah.
So, pretty short story, but fits well for a movie. You don't have to really take out a whole lot.
Yeah, because it's such a short story, a lot of it gets left in.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm guessing you watched this a lot growing up?
Yes, I did. We had it on VHS, and yeah, watched it every year. Sometimes we'd even watch it throughout, like, summer, probably. Mom would probably get tired of it, but, it's the Muppets. You can't get tired of the Muppets.
I doubt Sarah would get tired of this.
Yeah.
I didn't actually watch this movie until we started dating.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, for some reason, I was never exposed to it.
Mm-hmm.
The first Christmas Carol adaptation, I guess, I ever watched was the Mickey Mouse one.
Mm-hmm.
And depending on when this episode comes out, that our episode on the Christmas specials may be before or after this. Who knows? But we covered it there too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It all depends on if I'm gonna be if I'm gonna get off my butt and stop being lazy and actually edit the thing.
Yeah.
Am I gonna do it? Who knows?
We'll see.
I don't know. I'm probably gonna edit that after we get done recording this.
Oh, nice.
So, like we said, Michael Caine is playing Ebenezer Scrooge.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good choice, I think. He might be one of my favorite Scrooges. I love George C. Scott, and of course I love Scrooge McDuck. So, there's some good choices there, but Michael Caine's got it for me.
Yeah, he's my favorite too. But I also have like like I said, this is one of my favorite Christmas movies, probably because I watched it so much as a kid, so I'm a little biased towards it.
But the thing about Michael Caine in this is that he told the director Brian Henson that he was gonna play this absolutely seriously. He's not gonna wink at the camera because Muppets, haha. He's gonna act to these Muppets as if they're other members of the Royal Shakespeare Theater. And Brian Henson said, "Yep, that's exactly what I want." In a way, I feel like this is better than Tim Curry as John Silver in Muppet Treasure Island. But they are also completely different actors, performers, and stuff like that. But I feel like, as far as playing to the Muppets, this was a better showing. But that's just my opinion. What do you think?
I don't know, because they were two very different performances, so it's hard to say.
Yeah, because on the one hand you have two-time Oscar-winning actor Michael Caine, and then on the other hand you have cult classic icon Tim Curry. I said Michael Caine first, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. I for a second there I couldn't remember which one I said first. But you get what I'm saying, though. Like, these two are very different actors.
Yeah.
One's classically trained, the other is Tim Curry. Now, odds are, give them take the average of their performances. Michael Caine is probably going to be the better actor, but Tim Curry is going to be the more memorable character. He has the wider range of characters to play, like, for instance, Pennywise, Frankenfurter, Nigel Thornberry. I'm going that one, yes. But you get what I'm saying, though. He has a lot more colorful roles.
Yeah.
And I love them both. They're both amazing actors that I am always down to watch. So, who was your favorite character in this?
It's really hard because I love the Muppets, but my favorite character was probably either Gonzo or Rizzo, or maybe like both of them combined.
I really like the Ghost of Christmas Present.
Yeah, he's a good one too.
I like how he's always living in the present, so he's always forgetting things that he just said. It's pretty unique.
Yeah. And he grows old really fast and dies because the present is always
passing us by.
Technically, it's always the present.
It's always the present, yeah.
But it's also always passing us by, I guess. So.
All right.
But I like Gonzo and Rizzo. I think because they're the fun narrators that they're themselves. They're not playing a character. They're just playing.
Gonzo's playing
being
a character.
Charles Dickens, but Rizzo's just himself.
All right. Well, who's your favorite Muppet then, just overall?
Oh, that is hard. That is very hard.
I'm going to make it harder, excluding Kermit.
Excluding Kermit?
Yeah, because that's the easy choice. So,
Well, no, I wasn't. It's just hard to choose.
Let's have you think about it
Even
more.
without Kermit, it's hard to choose. Because I like Gonzo. Honestly, it's probably between Gonzo and Fozzie. It's probably one of those two. What about you?
Yeah, like you said, it's really hard. Even with taking Kermit out of the picture, there's Statler and Waldorf, there's Fozzie, there's Sam Eagle, there's Swedish Chef, Gonzo, Scooter. There's a lot of great choices. But jeez, I'm gonna choose someone. I swear, I'm gonna choose someone.
Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna have to just say Gonzo.
Gonzo's a good one. Yeah, like I said, he's one of my. It's either Gonzo or Fozzie. Or Beaker. Crap, I forgot about Beaker.
I
like Rolf sometimes too.
What's the doctor's name? I forgot.
Bunsen Honeydew.
Bunsen Honey. Him too.
Yeah, I forgot about Rolf too. I like Rolf.
Gonzo, and then closely after Statler and Waldorf.
It's hard.
I just love those two old guys. They're never satisfied. What about your favorite scene from this movie?
Well, I love all the songs. So my favorite scene is probably either the Scrooge song or the Christmas present song. But the ending song was good too.
Yeah.
Thankful Heart.
And I really like it in every Christmas Carol production adaptation where Scrooge realizes, what he has to do to become a better person and does it. It's a really nice way to end it. It's a really classic redemption story that I love seeing.
Yeah. But yeah, the songs are really good. I sing along to them all the time. They're on my Christmas playlist on Spotify, so I listen to them all the time as well.
And they should not have cut When Love Is Gone.
Yeah, well, I had the VHS copy, and it was on the VHS copy, so it wasn't until we watched it on Disney Plus one day, and the song wasn't on there. I'm like, what happened? There's supposed to be a song there.
Where'd it go?
I just didn't know. I didn't realize that I had a special VHS tape that actually had it on there.
So, now where does this stack up to you compared to the other Muppet movies, though?
That's another hard question because I love the Muppets and I love the Muppet movies. I love Muppet Treasure Island. I like the Great Muppet Caper.
The original
Muppet movie.
Muppets Take Manhattan.
Muppets Take Manhattan.
Muppets 2011.
Yeah, that one is not my favorite. That one's on the bottom.
Oh.
Sorry.
That's unfortunate.
I like it, but, out of all the others, I can't really rank them. But this one holds up pretty well. I'd say if I did set and rank my Muppet movies, this one would be high up.
I think I agree. I think for me, this is either my first favorite or my second favorite.
It's up there.
Well, maybe first, second, or third. Really, the top three spots are, Muppets Take Manhattan, this one, and Treasure Island. They all compete for that top spot for me.
Mm-hmm. You haven't seen Muppet Caper, have you?
No, I don't think I have.
We'll watch that next.
We will.
After Christmas.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're all so good.
Now, this movie is also approaching its 30th anniversary. We're recording this a few days before the actual day, but that's because we're going to be a little busy that week. We have a guest coming in and coming onto the show too. So we'll be talking about stuff, while he's here. But that seems to be all we have to say about Muppet Christmas Carol.
Yep. We'll see you next time.
Laters.